Now the workout and how to put the workout together. Whether you're an athlete or coach, shouldn't be a problem as long as you follow a few guidelines. The idea with the core strengthening program is to set the tone early with consistency as well as hard work, and slowly advance throughout a year from beginner to advanced. It's really up to the philosophy of the coach as well as the athlete as to when you want to do the workout. I've had great success with doing these workouts prior to a strength workout. I will advise though, if you are going to put it on a rowing day, you should probably do it after a rowing workout. If you do want to do it before a rowing workout, I'd also advise that you do minimal exercises. Use it as a warm-up, not truly as a workout. There are 4 phases that we'll follow. First phase is the general preparatory period. Second phase is the preparatory period. Third phase is the specific preparatory period. And the last phase is the competition period. During the general prep period, we really focus on muscular endurance and really only focus on the 3 movements of the trunk, which is flexion, extension, and rotation. As we progress to the preparatory period, we'll do very similar exercises to the general preparatory period, but we'll include external load or weight. During the specific preparatory period, we'll focus more on the stabilization of the core. And lastly, during the competition period, we'll focus on maintaining what we've done throughout the year. Now we'll go into more specifics of what to do for each of these periods. General preparatory period. This is an 8 to 12 week program with workouts 2 to 3 days per week. This is the base training for the core strengthening program. The goal of the program is to increase muscular endurance. The program should be broken up into 4-week cycles. Movement should include flexion, extension, and trunk twisting. 1 to 2 exercises should be selected from the list of exercises. A volume of 20 to 30 repetitions for flexion in 2 to 4 sets, as well as 10 to 20 repetitions for both extension and trunk twisting, 2 to 4 sets per exercise. In the first week of the first cycle, start with the lowest amount of repetitions and increase to the highest amount of repetitions over the 4-week cycle. Increasing by 2 repetitions per week is ideal. The goal of the preparatory period is again to increase muscular endurance, but also add resistance to the exercises. This also is an 8 to 12 week program, but we're going to increase the days from 2 to 3 days to 3 to 4 days per week. Again, you focus on the movements of the core, flexion, extension, and trunk twisting, but with resistance. Drop the repetitions back down. For flexion, 20 to 30 repetitions per set. Extension, 10 to 20 repetitions per set. Trunk twisting, 10 to 20 repetitions per set. Anywhere from 2 to 4 sets per exercise should be executed. Specific preparatory period. The goal of this period is core stabilization. This is the heart of the core strengthening program. This is also an 8 to 12 week program, but we're going to increase the amount of workouts that we do per week from 3 to 4 to 5 to 6. We're still going to focus on the 3 different movements, flexion, extension, and trunk twisting. Now we're going to add the stabilization exercises. Within the stabilization exercises, we'll do 2 to 4 sets, anywhere from 30 to 90 seconds or even more. Obviously, you start with 30 seconds and progress to a greater amount of time for the exercises. During the competitive period, it's important to reduce the volume of activity. Performance on the water is critical. The goal of this period is to maintain the muscular endurance as well as the core strength and stabilization that has occurred. Volume should decrease significantly. 2 to 3 days per week, sets and reps much lower than the previous period. Flexion, extension, trunk twisting, as well as stabilization should be used.